Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to today's Saturday, January 22nd, 2022, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School girls varsity hockey action as the Wellesley High Raiders meet your Walpole High Timberwolves in a Bay State Conference interdivision game from the Rodman Arena in Walpole. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports, and I'll be providing all the play-by-play action today. Walpole will be trying to make it back-to-back victories today after outlasting Milton in their last game, 7-5. The Timberwolves come in at 2-5, overall 1-4, and in fourth place in the Herget division. One of the most amazing things about the Milton explosion was that sophomore Elena Gavoni assisted on all 7 goals. Elena, who had just a single helper before that game, moved to top Walpole scoring now with 3 goals and 8 assists for 11 points. It's also pretty much thought of throughout the Walpole community that the 7 points in a game is a Walpole record. So congratulations, Elena. Senior Kate Devlin and Karen Birch, another 10th grader, both had 3-goal hat tricks in the game, with Birch adding a trio of assists and Devlin a pair of helpers. Walpole's other victory was a 4-2 decision over Mansfield Oliver Ames Foxborough, also known as Mona. Because of a normal break in their schedule, it's been 10 days since the Timberwolves last played. Walpole dropped a 2-1 decision to Wellesley in last year's COVID-shortened season. The Orange and Blue was 1-3 at home and has scored 17 goals while allowing 27. The Raiders are 3-4 overall, 2-2, and in second place in the Carey division. Just 1-2 on the road, Wellesley opened the season with a pair of victories over Newton North, Newton South, 2-0, and Brookline, 2-1. Needham, 4-2, Braintree, 3-2, and Medfield Norton, 3-2, all came away with victories over the Red and Black, which has split its last 2 games, a 7-0 whitewashing of Concord Carlisle, and a 4-1 loss to undefeated Hudson Algonquin Regional. Despite their 4 losses, the teams that have beaten the Raiders have a combined record of 27-7-5, so they've been losing to teams that are actually pretty good. So with the playing of our national anthem, we will be ready for our opening face-off in just a few seconds. Let's see, my last note on the teams is that Wellesley has outscored their opposition 18-15. Like we said, they've played some they've lost to some pretty strong teams, so the record could be a little bit deceiving. Anyway, and while we've got a minute, of course, once again, we'd say if you would like to provide play-by-play or color commentary on any Walpole High sport, you should contact Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or email her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. We're always looking for people interested in covering events. It's a fun thing to do. I've been doing it for, I think, 9 years now. And I think the people would like to hear a different voice once in a while, be a little bit different. Anyway, give us a call, check in with us, and we'll be more than happy to work with you on this type of, it's a fun thing to do. Anyway, we're getting ready for our opening face-off here. And it's won by Wellesley. Up along the boards to Grace Flannery, one of their captains. She sends it behind the net where Helena Gavoni picks it up for the Timberwolves. Walpole breaking out now down the right side. It's just Tassoni carrying it in. She drops it in. Cut in front of the net. Attempted steal by Karen Birch. She does able to disrupt the play a little bit in the corner. And going over with it is Reese Griffin for the Wellesley. There's a pass ahead. It will be stopped and smothered by Maddie Clark in the net for Walpole. All right, the puck behind the net. Walpole having a little trouble clearing it out there. Goes behind the net. Coming up, battling for it. And getting in the fray there is Kate Devlin. It's cleared out to the neutral zone. Actually, it's going to go all the way into the Wellesley zone. Here's a pickup here by Maddie Graceffa. Wellesley comes away with it, though, and it comes up to Cassie Burke. Cassie bringing it down. The shot, and it's gloved and held on to by Magnus Saunders, a sophomore in net for the Wellesley Raiders. Face off to Saunders' left. It's won by Wellesley. They send it around the boards. Up along, kept in at the left point by Ava Dacey. She gets it over to Graceffa. Graceffa back to at the point, a shot and a save. Kick save on a shot through a screen by Burke. Wellesley comes away with it. Yeah, coming down the side is Flannery. Flannery got a full head of steam. She's being guarded by Burke, who sends it in the corner to Katie Braun. Shot save, shot save. Loose puck cleared out to the blue line, sent through a screen. Left pad save by Maddie Clark. Walpole having a little trouble behind their net, getting it out. It's sent over across the boards where it's picked up and sent in by Kate Lindquist. I'm sorry, that's Rory Morton, not Kate Lindquist. All right, Cassie Burke sends it up along the boards. It gets a bad bounce. Lindquist keeps it in, fires it into the left corner. Burke gets it. She sends it up where it's picked up for Walpole by Olivia Jimenez. She sends it cross ice, and there's nobody there. Here's a 3-on-2 shot save on a shot by Ann Gallagher for the Raiders. Goes in behind the net. Bella Agahigian, one of Walpole's captains, picks it up there, sends it up, and Walpole's able to get a break here. Here comes Gavoni. Gavoni sends it over to Birch. Birch gives it up to Devlin. Devlin looking to get it up along the boards. She's got Agahigian at the left point. Going in to help out is Birch, and she gets it as Devlin is able to get. Comes up to long. Walpole keeps it in. Sent in by Katie Colleran behind the Walpole net. I'm sorry, the Wellesley net. The breakout. Walpole covering up nicely is Colleran for Walpole. Devlin with the puck. She gets it to Gavoni. And Gavoni is able to send it across ice where it's picked up by Caitlin Braun for the Raiders. And Walpole clears it back in. Comes over to the side where Flannery picks it up. She sends it ahead to Rowan Green. Green loses the puck. It's kept in at the right point by Flannery. Dumps it in behind the net where Agahigian picks it up for the Timberwolves. Goes out. Wellesley's got a clear. Comes back in, and they're saying that Braun wasn't able to get out of the zone before Flannery skated in with it. So the faceoff will come out at center ice, I think. No, it's going to be to the blue line, at the dot outside the blue line on the fan side of the rink here. Okay, Morton with the puck, dumps it in. Skating in is Braun for Walpole. Walpole's Ava Dacey clears it up. Tassoni picks it up, sends it across ice to Graceffa. Graceffa's going down, dumps it in, but it's stolen by Danny Semino for Wellesley. Kept it in at the right side by Annie Gallagher. Walpole coming away with it. Big break here. It's Cassie Burke, but she's not able to get through. I'm sorry, it was Gavoni. Elena Gavoni. Battling away is Birch along. Comes out, kept in nicely at the point by Devlin. Walpole gets it out to the neutral zone. Devlin chasing it down, is able to send it into the Wellesley zone. Coming up along the boards. And Braun there for Wellesley. Kept in. There's a breakout for Sophia O'Sullivan Hall. Her shot is stopped in front by Gavoni. Elena bringing it down on the right side. Skating through center ice. Has it knocked off her stick. Picking it up, though, is Agahigian. She loses it. Wellesley on the attack here. It's Green with it. Rowan Green, Tassoni, and Agahigian battling along the boards. Birch comes up, helps clear it out. Shot, long shot from the center of the rink by Braun. Braun tries again, flips it out in front. There was nobody there for Wellesley. It's picked up at center ice and dumped back in by Flannery for the Raiders. And that's where Bella Agahigian picks it up. She skates it out for Walpole. Sends it up. Olivia Jimenez battling away for it there. It's dumped in where Annie Gallagher gets it for Wellesley. The shot comes behind the net. Goes up to the right point. Back down into the corner. Thrown in front. Katie Colleran knocks it away. Tassoni pestering let's see, Semino for Wellesley. Semino's shot is blocked. Another shot off the side of the net by O'Sullivan Hall. Goes in behind the net. Agahigian there for Walpole, but Wellesley comes up with it. Comes up to the right point. Kept in there by Morton. She sends it around. Katie Colleran tries to get it up, and they get it into the neutral zone. Wellesley still on the attack here. Cleared away again. There's a steal by Braun. Comes out in front. A shot blocked. Goes wide of the net. Nice defensive effort out there by Graceffa for Walpole. 6:12 left to go in the first period. We're still scoreless here. This Bay State Conference game, and that is icing on Wellesley. The faceoff will come outside the zone. Actually, will go all the way down to the right of goalie Magnus Saunders for Wellesley. Walpole's able to clear it out a little bit. It's picked up by Cassie Burke. She sends it down into the Wellesley zone. Knocked across the ice. It's picked up there by Gallagher. Gallagher drops it back. Here's a steal by Walpole. Going in, and it comes right in on Saunders, and she smothers it at the left post to get the face-off. She had Burke on her doorstep there, and face-off will be to her left. 5:41 left in this first period. Face-off won by Wellesley. But Kate Devlin comes up with it for Walpole. Behind the net, throws it in front, just nobody there to get it. Shot through a screen. Another shot goes wide of the net. The first one was by Dacey, the second by Birch. Kept in at the left point by Dacey. Ava's a freshman. Wellesley coming out of the scrum with it. Steal and a shot. Whoa, just off the glove, just aiming for that far post. That was Birch and just missed getting it in. Goes behind the net. Walpole changing up. Shot by Burke, another shot, rebound, bounces wide of the net. That was by Ava England, another freshman for Walpole. And it's clear down the length of the ice. That'll be icing. The faceoff will come back to the left of Saunders in the Wellesley net. Fast action so far in this game with very few whistles so far. Walpole wins the draw, goes into the corner, comes around to England. England battling away, sends it in front. She was looking for Tassoni, couldn't get it to her. And England is able to send it over where Tassoni gets it now. Sends it up, she hits Jimenez. Jimenez is going down, dumps it in. Walpole will change up. Skating in is Gavoni. Walpole picks up the loose puck. Walpole goes in, backhanded in by Birch. Karen chasing it down behind the net. Comes out to center ice where Bella Agahigian dumps it back in. There's this breakout here for Grace Flannery. He goes behind the Wellesley net. Walpole's able to clear it up off the boards. It's kept in at the point by Rory Martin. She dumps it into the corner. She gets it back. Again, sends it into the corner. Nobody at the right point. Now Gallagher drops back, picks up the puck. Battling, still in the zone. Gallagher battling with, she comes out with it. No. Gallagher with a shot wide. We got a penalty coming up, and it looks like it's going to be on Walpole. It will be Kate Devlin going in. I think it's going to be for time of the is 12:03. I think it's for interference. So Wellesley goes on the power play here. Coming out with it behind the net is Green. Green circles behind. She gets it up to Braun. Braun back to Rory. Coming back up. Morton back. They're playing give and go here. Over now to Green. A shot no good. Walpole's able to get it out to center ice. It's over to Morton. Broken up nicely by Cassie Burke and cleared down the length of the ice. 1:12 still left of the penalty to Devlin for Walpole. Wellesley coming out. Comes over to Rowan Green. Flannery bringing it down on the right. Goes behind the net, circles. Looking, she gets it up to the left point where Evelyn Kohina, no, I'm sorry, that's Reese Griffin who dumps it in behind the net again. Comes over. Shot, save. Walpole is able to clear it up, but not out. Shot, glove save by Maddie Clark. She holds on to it. 1:24 left in the first period. 27 seconds left on Wellesley's power play. The faceoff will be to Maddie's left. Wellesley wins the draw. Comes up to the right point to Ellie Mall. Then to Gallagher. Gallagher gets it to Semino. Shot comes out through his screen. Block saved by Clark, and it's thrown off to the boards. Walpole's able to clear it out into center ice, and that'll end the penalty. Both teams at full strength now as Devlin comes back on the ice. Walpole trying to get it out, and they do. There's a break for Walpole. Big head of steam for Devlin. She cuts in, looking, shots. Goal! I don't know whether Kate Devlin got it or whether it was deflected in by, I will tell you in a second. It might have been Cassie Burke who got the goal at 14:25. It was through a screen. It was either Kate Devlin or Cassie Burke. 22 seconds left. Fires wide. Wellesley battling to keep it in. Throw knocked down by Maddie. She gets it up along the boards. Walpole trying to clear. They're able to get into the neutral zone. 1 second to go, and the whistle blows, sounds, ending the first period of play with your Walpole Timberwolves on top, 1-0. Both teams are going to go to take a 5-minute break here. We will do the same. We'll be back shortly with second period action with Walpole on top, 1-0. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Rodman Arena in Walpole for second period action in this Bay State Conference Interdivision game with your Walpole Timberwolves leading 1-0. On a goal at the 14:25 mark, just 35 seconds before the end of the period. And I still don't know whether it was Kate Devlin or Cassie Burke that got the goal. Devlin took the original shot, but Cassie was set up in front of the net and may have deflected it in. And we didn't get any announcement call, so we'll still wait on that. I'll try to find out between the second and third periods who did score. Anyway, we're ready for the face-off at center ice, and it's won by the Raiders. Going down on the right side is Flannery. Flannery's all over the ice for the Raiders tonight. Even though they've got a big roster here, they don't have that, probably only using 2.5 lines maybe 3, but it seems like the same skaters are out there all the time for them. Anyway, Rory Martin dumps it in. It's picked up behind the Walpole net by Agahigian. She dumps it out to the neutral zone. And The Raiders have to settle back in. It's sent in behind the net by Flannery. Walpole picks it up there. Comes out to Devlin. Devlin gets it into the neutral zone. Semino trying to bring it in for Wellesley. It's cleared out off the boards. And Morton beats Birch to the puck, but it's stolen here by Agahigian. Bella coming down, lets loose a shot that's deflected by a defenseman for Wellesley. Goes off. Picking it up and sending it battling hard over there is Matty Graceffa for Walpole. Comes up along the boards. Burke has got it at the right point. Fires a shot on net. Bouncer goes wide of the net. Battling in behind there is Graceffa. She gets that up along the boards, but Wellesley starts out here. The Raiders coming in behind the net. Circling on in front, a shot kicked out. Another long shot cleared into the corner by Burke. Wellesley's Deanne Semino picks it up. Going in deep is Morgan McGraw for Wellesley. Here's a breakout for Walpole, bringing it down. Olivia Jimenez. Jimenez's shot is blocked over into the corner. She gets the rebound and loses it to Caitlin Braun for Wellesley. Saved at the point by Agahigian. Gavoni over there battling for it. Comes out to center ice. There's a foot race on here. Dacey wins the fight, but it comes up and over. Walpole gets it into center ice. Devlin battling along for it. Sends it into the net. Into the zone. Ellie Mall with it for Wellesley. Devlin battling for it. It's kept in by Gavoni. Elena dug it out of that pile over there. Wellesley clears it across ice off the boards. It's coming in. It's picked up by Colleran. Katie skates behind her net. Gets it up along the boards to Birch. A bad bounce off the boards. And it's cleared down. This will be icing. And will come down to for a face-off to the left of Maddie Clark in the Walpole net. 11:35 left to go in the second period. Walpole on top, 1-0. All right, they're making Dacey come back and sending Shannon Morris back in for the face-off. It's won by Walpole. Dacey sends it up to the point. Kept in, and Walpole to Sony with it. Just has it taken off her stick. Wellesley gets it in the corner. It's Sullivan Hall there to Sony up. And she has comes in, kept in. So goes into center ice to Sony chasing it down. Comes over where Walpole will pick it up with Ava England doing the job. Up to England deflects it in to the net on a pass up by Burke. Wellesley coming out. It's dumped in by Burke into the corner. Walpole circling around. It's Reese Griffin with it behind the net. Kept in by Devlin. Her shot is steered into the corner by Saunders. Picking it up is Semino for the Raiders. She dumps it up to Gallagher. Gallagher starting down the right side. She dumps it in, beats everybody to it, goes behind the net. She's got nobody there. They had Wellesley got caught in a line change there. There's a shot sent over into the corner by Dacey. Long shot wide of the net. Just under 10 minutes to go in the second period. There's a shot wide up high by Flannery. Walpole has it. Dacey sends it up. It's cleared out to center ice. This I don't think will be icing. No, they're going to wave it off. Walpole gets a break there. Comes over in front. Pass. There was nobody there for Walpole. There's a breakout for Flannery. Flannery coming down. Has a shot. Misses the short side of the net. Comes over to Green. Green up to the left point to Kira Yee. No, I'm sorry. That's Morgan McGraw. All right, Walpole. Jimenez with it. Olivia coming down. Throws it into the corner. Walpole will chase it down. All right, Wellesley coming back down. It's dumped in. Gavoni picks it up off the boards. Sends it out. This might be icing. Yeah, this will be icing. And it will come back for a face-off to the left of Walpole goalkeeper Maddie Clark. 8:30 to go in the second period. Walpole still on top, 1-0. All right, the face-off to Clark's left. It's won by the Raiders. Gavoni sends it back up, not out. Walpole's able to get it out. Here comes Gavoni down the left side. He has it knocked off, but it's thrown in by Birch behind the net. Chasing it down is Devlin. Kate going into the corner, trying to send it up along the boards. She's got Burke at the right point. Goes in behind. Gallagher picks it up for Wellesley. She gets help by Griffin. And here she comes, building up a full head of steam. Coming down, loses control of the puck. It goes into the corner. She's looking, there's nobody at her left point. Comes up top, through a screen. Save by Clark, but not out. The rebound on that save came all the way out to the right point. Tassoni gets the puck out. Walpole still can't get it out. There it goes. Nice play by Birch. Sends it down, but it goes off. It will not be icing. We're at the halfway mark of this game. Still 1-0 Walpole on top. Comes over to Agahigian. Bella sends it into the corner. Battling there. And we've got a penalty call here coming. It looks like it will be a high stick. Uh, 8:10, the time of the penalty. 14. Ellie Ball. High stick. And Walpole will go on the power play. Just the second penalty in the game. Walpole had the first. Walpole with their first, and it's cleared out by Braun. Goes over to Agahigian. Bella starts out. She sends it ahead to England, and offsides on Walpole as I think it was Tassoni crossed the line before the puck got in. So the faceoff will be to the in the right red dot outside, right in front of the Walpole Media Corporation broadcasting team here. Nick Piccirilli doing an outstanding job on the camera work for Walpole Media. And it's dumped in behind the net. chasing it down is Burke for Walpole. She gets it up to Devlin. Kate coming down the side. She leaves it for Gavoni. Gavoni gets to Burke. Burke sends it in. Gavoni chases it down into the corner. Gavoni gets it up, sends it up along the board where it's taken by Agahigian. Bella loses a shot from the right point that just goes wide. Burke in, pinching down. Okay, Devlin there. She gets bumped. Still battling for the puck, looking for somebody in front. Decides to turn. Gets it over in the corner. A shot, bad angle, back to Devlin behind the net. She whirls. Still looking, gets it over up here. Up top to Gavoni. Gavoni again. Walpole doing a good shot high up over the net. Walpole picks it up. It's Birch. Birch gets it over to Burke. Burke to Devlin. Devlin behind the net. 39 seconds still in the power play for Walpole. Comes up top. Gavoni over on the side. Shot through his screen is wide. Goal! Yes, it goes in. It deflected and off the goalie. Walpole jumps out to a 2-0 lead here. A power play goal for Walpole. I think it might have been Birch with the goal. Time of the goal, 9:43. Walpole up 2-0. There goes a break for Wellesley. Cleared nicely behind the net by Agahigian. A shot through a screen in front. Nobody there for Wellesley. They come up with it. Griffin with it along the boards. She drops it back. Blocked in front by Agahigian. There's a shot cleared into the side by Clark. Green with the puck for Wellesley. They're able to keep it in. Goes over on the side. Backhander smothered in front by Maddie. And the faceoff will be to her left with 4:20 left to go in the second period. Walpole on top, 2-0. A goal in the first period, I think, by Kate Devlin, and a goal in the second period, I think, by Karen Birch. I will get confirmation on those between periods. There's a shot saved by Clark, and the puck is put back into her pads, so she can get another face-off to her left. 4:14 left to go in the second period. Face-off won by Wellesley. Coming back up top to Griffin. She gets it sent through. A nice save by Clark. Wellesley comes back up to Griffin, and it's picked off nicely by Agahigian. No, it's Gavoni. Gavoni coming down, skating a long shot save. Devlin there for the rebound. Can't quite get it. Goes behind the net. Kate with it. Sends it along out front. Looking for Birch, but Wellesley intercepted. Bringing it back is Sophie's O'Sullivan Hall. And Agahigian's there to take the puck off her stick. I think that actually hit Maddie on the helmet and bounced outside. Walpole's able to get it up along the boards. Coming on down is Devlin. Kate dumps it in behind the net. Walpole changes up. All five skaters changing up. Little miscommunication by Wellesley, or they would have had a big break there. Coming up to Flannery. Flannery down the right side. She has the puck stolen by Cassie Burke. And Walpole comes away with it. Thrown out to center ice. Wellesley gets it. Agahigian again. And dumped in. This will be a delayed offside on Wellesley. Now they can come back in. 2:35 left to go in the second period. Here's a steal by Flannery. Her shot is blocked before it can get through to the net. Battling there is England, Ava England on the side battling. She gets up and is able to clear it outside the zone. And that's offsides. It went right back in. It hit the skate of Ellie Mall and went right back in to the zone before anyone could clear. So the faceoff will come outside the zone in front of the Wellesley bench. 2 minutes, 16 seconds left in the second period. Your Timberwolves on top, 2-0. Puck comes over on the side. Wellesley coming in, a shot, save, rebound, save off the side of the net. Comes up to the left point, shot through a screen, save, leg kick save by Clark. Goes into the corner, and it comes up along the boards. It's kept in at the right point by Morton. Walpole gets it up along the boards. Kept in at the left point this time by Griffin. Puck bouncing around off that side board. Wellesley at a shot and a save. Maddie stopped it. She didn't know where it went, but fortunately it fell into her pads and it's kept out of the net. So with 1:21 to go in the second period, Walpole clinging to a 2-0 lead. Face-off will be to Maddie's left. Wellesley wins the draw, goes back to the right point, off the right boards, a shot, save, a nice quick glove hand there by Clark to make the save. Face-off again will come to her left. Maddie looking very sharp in the net today as Walpole tries to get its second straight victory of the season. A shot, bounced in off the right side. A shot. Wellesley cuts the deficit in half at 13:52. A shot off the right point. But Clark has still looked sharp in the net before that bouncer eluded her on the stick side. All right, Clark, Burke clears it in behind the net for Walpole. Picking it up there is Morton, but she loses it. And away come the Raiders. A shot, glove save, dropped at the corner post and just kept out by Clark with 43.9 seconds to go. Face-off will be to Clark's left. Walpole putting 5 fresh skaters on the ice. Face-off won by Walpole. Gavoni wins it. Burke sends it up along the boards. Sent out by Devlin, but that will be icing. It'll come back to the right of Maddie Clark in the Walpole net. 32.1 seconds left in the second period. Shot through his screen, cleared wide by Clark. Wellesley keeping the pressure on. Walpole is able to get it out. It's chased down and sent back in, backhanded back in by Anna Turner. Wellesley bringing it down. Gallagher with the puck along the left boards. She's upended. Gavoni with the puck, trying to kill off the rest of the period. Wellesley comes away with it, but the horn sounds, ending the second period. So we've got 2 in the books. Walpole on top, 2-1. I will get the scoring as they're not announcing it here at the arena. So we'll be back shortly after the intermission after they put a new ice surface out here. And we'll be back for third period action shortly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to third period action here from the Rodman Arena in Walpole, where your Walpole Timberwolves are holding a 2-1 advantage over the Wellesley Raiders. And I have the official scoring finally. Walpole scored, got on the board first, the only goal of the first period, 35 seconds before the buzzer, with Elena Gavoni doing the honors from Kate Devlin. Walpole went up 2-0 in the second period, with Cassie Burke scoring and Elena Gavoni getting the assist. Wellesley cut it in half with Grace Flannery scoring from Rowan Green and Caitlin Braun at the 13:52 mark of the second period. And that's the way we stand right now. Third period beginning here. Face-off will be outside the Wellesley zone. Elena Gavoni ready for the face-off. She wins it. Goes over to Agahigian to Burke. Devlin bringing it down. She stops, puts on the brakes. Behind the net it goes. Comes up along. Agahigian gets it. Dumps it back in behind the net. Wellesley clearing it up along the boards. Kept in again nicely by Cassie Burke. Devlin comes out, and she's replaced by Olivia Jimenez. Puck goes in around behind the net, where Agahigian picks it up. Bella and Justisoni, Walpole's 2 captains this winter. There's a breakout for Wellesley. Again, Gallagher with an attempt there. Okay, Agahigian goes in the corner, sends it up along the boards. It's kept in at the right point where it's fired home by Ellie Mall. Here's a breakout for Walpole. Justisoni coming in. Her shot is just wide. She lost control of the puck. Gets it back. I'm sorry, that was Jimenez. She gets it behind the net, and it's intercepted by Wellesley. Clear down. This will be icing, and it is. It'll come back to the left of Magnus Saunders in the Wellesley net. 13-17 left in regulation. Walpole on top, 2-1. On goals by Elena Gavoni and Cassie Burke. Grace Flannery getting Wellesley's goal so far. Elena wins the face-off, backhand save, another backhand save. Back-to-back saves by Saunders on the Timberwolves. Agahigian keeps it in. It's thrown over in the sideboard by Griffin. She circles back, sends it up ahead. She was looking for Flannery, didn't hit her, but the puck came in on net and had to be steered to the side by Clark. Here's a break here for Walpole. Karen Birch coming down. Shot is blocked by Caitlin Braun before it can get through to Saunders. There's a shot off the side by Ava England. The puck goes out of play, and there'll be a face-off outside the zone in front of the Wellesley bench with 12:25 left to go in regulation. Face-off won by Wellesley. Cleared up but not out. Justisoni drops it in behind the net. Ellie Mall with it there for Wellesley. She sends it across. Now Walpole gets it along the boards. It's Ava England. She's still battling. Gets it in front to Tassoni. A shot save. Rebound. Save again. No, two great saves off of just Tassoni's shots by Saunders in the Wellesley net. Walpole pounding on the door there. Face off won by Wellesley. Comes up stolen by Graceffa. She sends it in front. No good. Tassoni's there. Dumps it and hit player in the head and drops down to the ice. Tassoni digs it out. Still sends it around the boards. She's got Graceffa over there. Maddie sends it up along the boards. Kept in by Dacey to Maul with it for Wellesley. She gets it up to Semino. Walpole gets it back, comes up top. Shot. Devlin's shot is cleared to the side. Gavoni over there to battle for it. She's got the position, kicks it ahead. Devlin digs it out, goes behind the net. Looking for somebody in front. She's being smothered over there, can't get it up there. And Wellesley's able to come out with it. It's Annie Gallagher going on the left side. She dumps it in behind the net. Walpole will get it. Cleared up, out. No icing is waved off as it goes over the stick of Rory Morton. Morton drops it off for Flannery. Flannery has Wellesley's first goal. Cuts in front, shot, save. Rebound, another save off of Green. Two good saves there by Maddie Clark. Cleared up and out. This may be icing. No, they're going to wave it off. Picking it up there is Reese Griffin for Wellesley. She drops it over to Rory Morton. Morton comes up. Walpole is able to stop it there. Cassie Burke doing the job. She drops the backhand in. It's cleared out. And it goes through the crease. No, it didn't go through the crease, so it will be icing. It was a little bit of both defensemen were looking at each other who was going to go back there and get it. Fortunately, it didn't go through the crease, so it was called for icing. 9:43 left to go in regulation. The Timberwolves on top, 2-1. Jess Tassoni will take the draw for Walpole. Wellesley wins it. Goes over to Morgan McGraw. Walpole can't keep it in. Here's a breakout. Here comes Danny Semino. Tassoni gets back there in time and is able to steal the puck away from her. Gets it up along the boards. It's cleared inside. I deflected up and into the glove of Maddie Clark at the left post, and that's where the faceoff will come with 9:21 left in regulation. Walpole still on top, 2-1 on goals by Elena Gavoni from Kate Devlin and Cassie Burke from Elena Gavoni. There's a breakout here for Walpole. It's Devlin coming in all alone, shoots, score! Devlin puts Walpole back on top by a pair of goals. That could be unassisted. Kate Devlin's. This time she does get the goal. Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 50 seconds. Walpole on top now, 3-1. As Kate came skating out of the Walpole zone and went in all alone. Here's a shot by Birch. Gavoni squeezes in there. Comes up along the hoods. Gavoni dives in. Shot deflected in front off an Agahigian shot. Wellesley coming up with it. It's Rowan Green. She sends it ahead. Went up off the stick of Flannery. Dumped back into the Wellesley zone. Over there for Walpole. And sending it back in as England. Jimenez bothering Flannery to keep the puck away. Her shot goes wide of the net. Braun there for Wellesley, gets it out in front. The shot deflected high up over the net by Braun. She sends it across and Walpole will clear it. No, they don't clear it. Cassie Burke there. She gets it up to England. England's shot is stopped in front. Walpole shot off the side of the net. The shot by Morton. And this will be not icing. It glanced off of Wellesley's stick. Goes down. It's picked up there by Sophie O'Sullivan Hall. Walpole gets it at center ice. Dacey dumps it in behind the net. Gavoni over there, but she gets upended. Starting down is Gallagher for Wellesley, going full head of steam and cleared away by Walpole. Goes up to the neutral zone. Comes back in. Walpole with the puck. Goes up to Devlin. And offsides call. It looked like Gallagher was just a little bit offsides. And the face-off will be to the red dot outside the zone in front of the Walpole net. 1 second. No, it'll be right in front of us here in the Walpole Media Corporation broadcasting team. 1 second less than 7 minutes to go in this one. Goes in behind the Walpole net where Dacey digs it out. Comes to Gavoni. She can't clear it. O'Sullivan Hall with it. Shot saved by Clark at the side of the net. Puck comes out to center ice. Chasing it there was Birch. Walpole gets it though. It's Gavoni. She dumps it back in. Over on the side. Here's a break for Walpole. Coming in, shoots. Jimenez's shot is cleared up into the, didn't go into the netting, so it's still alive. The puck comes up to the left point. Shot through a screen. Cleared just wide. Jimenez couldn't get her stick on it. She gets it again now. Sends it in front. Tassoni's there, but Wellesley comes away with it. It's dumped in by McGraw for the Raiders. This will go the length of the ice for icing. Face-off will come back to the left of Maddie Clark in the Walpole net with 5:44 left in regulation. Walpole up 3-1 now. Timberwolf goals by Elena Gavoni, Cassie Burke, and Kate Devlin. Goes up off the face of Burke. Coming down on the side is Devlin. Chasing the Wellesley skater. It's Flannery who has the Wellesley goal. She has it taken off of her stick by Aga Higgian, who was shaken up on the play and goes over to the bench. She's replaced by Dacey. Backhand by Devlin is wide of the net. Devlin straddling. Here comes a shot. Rebound redirected by Gavoni. Just not enough steam on it to get by Saunders. 4:51 left in regulation. Timberwolves on top, 3-1. They're looking to close this one out. and get their second consecutive victory. Tassoni taking the draw. She wins it. Kicks it over to Gusefa. Her shot goes out, and the face-off will be outside the zone. Again, right in front of the Walpole Media Corporation broadcast area. Tassoni wins it. Backhand off behind the net. Chasing it down for Walpole is England. England collides with two Wellesley players. It's taken away. Here comes O'Sullivan Hall, but offsides is the call. Again, when we've got a minute here, if you're interested in covering Walpole high school sports for Walpole Media Corporation, we'd love to have you come on board and help. If you're interested, call Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or email her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. We are back in action here. Gets away from the Wellesley player, bringing it down is Gusefa. Maddie's shot, a blocker save by Saunders. Walpole still battling behind the net. Wellesley coming up with it. 4 minutes to go in regulation. There's a breakout for Gallagher. Gallagher coming down, gets around one person, and we've got a trip coming up here. As it looks like Gusefa will be going out for tripping. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's Dacey. Ava Dacey going out. Time of the penalty, 11:02. Face off to the right of Maddie Clark in the Walpole net. Won by Wellesley. Kept in at the right point. Green with it. She comes up top. Shot through a screen. Saved by Clark, and Katie Colleran slides it back into her pads so that she can get the face off. It will come to the left. It looks like we have a timeout by Wellesley here, as they were thinking of pulling their goalie. They may. Got a little problem with the clock here. Yeah, the clock went down to 15 minutes, and now they're counting back down to 0 again, and they'll put the correct time on. That's why the two benches are talking to their team, respective teams here. I know the 3:58 left to go in the game when Ava Dacey got her tripping penalty, so a little bit less than that at this point. .340 is what they've got on the clock. So 3:40 to go in regulation. Wellesley is going to pull their goalie and go with 6 skaters. They will have Caitlin Braun, Rowan Green, Grace Flannery, Rory Morton, Reese Griffin, and Annie Gallagher. So 6-on-4 for Wellesley at this point. Comes back to the straight out. Shot through a screen and a score. as Rory Morton puts it home. Power play goal for the Raiders. That comes at 11:28. Walpole on top. We have 3:32 left in regulation. Teams at full strength again. Puck comes down. Katie Colleran sends it up, goes on along the boards into the Wellesley zone. Nice play by Colleran for keep it in there for a minute. Here comes Wellesley back again. High shot, glove down on a Grace Flannery shot. Saved by Maddie Clark. Face off to Maddie's left. And for some reason, they've thrown Gavoni out of the face-off circle. Devlin battling away. Wellesley able to keep it in. Shot cleared away by Clark in behind the net. It's Gallagher with it. Gallagher circling around, being bothered by Agahigian. Back to her. Gallagher still with it. Gets it up to the left point. Shot through a screen, and we've got a penalty on Walpole. Looks like Gavoni going in for boarding, I think is what the call will be. Time of the penalty, 12:23. So once again, Wellesley does pull their goalie to go 6-on-4 here. Coming out with it behind the net. Shot, save, and held on to by Clark at the right post. 2:22 left in regulation. All right. 6-on-4 it stays, and a timeout being called by, I think, Walpole as they try to settle things down here. The final, the clock is still running. Again, I don't know what's the matter with the clock, but they're having problems with it. Anyway, so Wellesley keeps coming back here. Again, Walpole's hurt themselves a couple of times here with penalties. The second Wellesley goal scored on the power play. Walpole actually has a power play goal. Cassie Burke's goal was on the power play. But all the rest of them have been with full strength. All right, we are back to 2:22 left in regulation. And the face-off will be to the right of Madison Clark, Maddie Clark in the Walpole net. Walpole will have Katie Colleran, Jess Tassoni, Bella Agahigian, and Maddie Graceffa out there. defending. Kind of a neutral thing. Comes over on the right point. Back on the left side. Back to the right. It's ahead of her. Gets away from her. Goes down in the corner. Comes up top. Shot cleared away inside by Braun. Braun gets the puck again. Another shot cleared away into the corner again. Back to Braun again. She sends a shot wide of the net. Comes back out to the left point where it's picked up by Rory Martin. Her shot back over to Braun. Shot save. Bounces high in the air. And it was cleared with a high stick by Wellesley. So the faceoff will come all the way back to the Wellesley zone. Magnus Saunders has to go back into the net for the Raiders. 1:39 left to go in the game. 1 minute and 2 seconds left on the penalty to Elena Gavoni. Okay, for Walpole. Gestasoni taking the draw with Maddie Grisefa, Bella Agahigian, and Katie Colleran. Puck comes out. Tassoni picks it up, fires behind the net. Okay, Agahigian comes off the ice and she's replaced by Cassie Burke. Wellesley again with gets their sixth skater on. I don't know. It looks like the sixth skater came out on the ice before the goalie got off the well before the goalie got off. Face off at center ice. Saunders goes back into the net. Minute 10 left in regulation. Face off goes down. Picked up by Braun. Braun goes into the corner. Burke battling with her over on the side. Flannery with it. Cuts in front. Shot cleared away by Saunders. Walpole's able to clear it out. They're short-handed, so this will not be icing. 1 second. Okay, Walpole's back at full strength again. 35 seconds left to go in regulation. There goes Gavoni, chasing it into the corner. Nobody in the Wellesley net. Comes back out. There's a breakout for Wellesley. It's Flannery. She can't. She's got knocked off the puck. Comes back out. Gavoni over there knocking it away. 7 seconds left in regulation. The puck into the corner. This looks like a W for Walpole. Cleared up. 3, and the horn sounds. Walpole gets back-to-back victories. A 3-2 decision over Wellesley High here. Once again, an outstanding game for Maddie Clark in the Walpole net. We'll go over the scoring again here for you. Walpole got on the board first at the 14:25 mark of the first period with Elena Gavoni scoring from Kate Devlin. Then the Timberwolves doubled up their scoring, 9:43 into the second period with Cassie Burke scoring from Elena Gavoni. Wellesley cut that gap just before the end of the second period with Grace Flannery scoring from Rowan Green and Caitlin Braun. Walpole went up again 3-1 with Kate Devlin scoring at the 5:50 mark of the third period. Wellesley came back with a power play goal by Rory Martin at 11:28, and the Timberwolves were able to kill off another penalty late in the game, in the final 2 minutes of the game, to preserve the win. So Walpole improves now to 3-5, 2-4 in the Bay State Conference, and Wellesley drops to a 4-4 overall, 2-3 in the conference. So this is Rick Brown along with Nick Piccirilli from Rodman Arena. We'd like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School girls varsity hockey action. Once again, your final score from the Rodman Arena: the Walpole Timberwolves 3, the Wellesley Raiders 2.